All right, so after visiting 33 restaurants so far, I visited a final 8, I believe 7 or 8 restaurants to cap off the 4 video series. I was able to ultimately get around to about 30 of the top 45 restaurants ranked by GECers. It's been a great adventure. Thank you for all the recommendations, and here is part 4. So when I originally came to the island, I couldn't find many Italian options, but with all these recommendations from you guys, this was like the third or fourth Italian place I found, not too far from the GEC. Their main 2 sets is set A and B. Set A is the one we got, which comes with some soup, some salad, and then you can either choose between a pizza or a pasta, and it comes with a piece of steak as well. If you come with 3 people, in my opinion, it's a better option because then you can get a pasta and a pizza and a steak, which you could split 3 ways. With 2 people, the pizza felt a little heavy. So there you have it, Perlo. If you're looking for some good pasta, good pizza, it's about 15-minute east drive down the 1132 from the GEC. When it comes to Mexican food on Jeju Island, people always mention either Las Tortas or Macho Grill. Macho Grill, despite being all the way up in Jeju-si, made it to the top 20, or just about top 25 among GCers. As the name suggests, it's also a pub, so it does have kind of this fun pub feeling. The food is awesome, just restaurant grade, burrito. We also had a fish taco, and if you want a little bit of Mexican tasting soda, they also have jarritos. So there you have it, Mexican Macho Grill. In this very narrow road, it's going to be hard to find parking, but you can park on the street to try to get to Las Tortas. This Mexican restaurant used to be located on the western side of the island, but somewhat recently located to the city. As you can see, the interior is not too large, so you want to be careful to avoid busy hours. Here's the menu. You could pause it if you want to look at it in more detail. We ordered the pork tacos. In comparison to Macho Grill, I want to say it's about equal. Both places were exquisite. They also have these tortas, the ham, avocado, cheese, tomato fun. Personally, I thought this was just another amazing Mexican place. I know a lot of people are going to ask me which place was better. It's hard to say. They were both really, really good. Personally, I find them to be about the same. So what makes Ramies really cool is that it is a 2-3 minute drive from the GEC. So it's somewhere you could even go on a weekday during lunch break. What's not so cool is that it's only open Monday through Friday. So if you're going to go, it has to be on a Monday through Friday. It's not open on the weekend. They have this kind of breakfast-like food. They also have these toasts. It's a cafe that specializes in brunch. We also tried some of the coffee here. There you have it, Ramies Cafe. Ordering from Gungon is always simple because there are 2 main dishes, the peanut noodles or the chicken dish. They do also have 2 special spicy dishes, the chicken sandwich, Dragon Ball Z. I have not tried Dragon Ball Z, but I did try the chicken sandwich, and it was very, very spicy, but also very, very good. Here's a little clip of the owner, Shorn, and we ordered for this visit the chicken dish and the noodle dish. The chicken dish comes with 2 sauces. The one you could see in the close side is a spicier one, and the one I'm dipping it in right now, that is a less spicy one. Something I like to do is when I get this peanut noodle sauce, I also dip the chicken in the chicken noodle sauce because that sauce is just that great. So there you have it. Just a 1-minute walk from KSJ Village, and less than 5-minute drive from everywhere else. Gungon. If you're hungry for some hot pot, some barbecue, the all-you-can-eat restaurant ShabuKing is the place for you. It's conveniently located right in the GEC, so it should be easy access to anyone who works in the GEC. It's all you can eat, so you can see us there loading up on our meats for the shabu shabu. Don't forget to get your veggies as well. It's a rather large restaurant, so if you have a big group, obviously you can't right now with COVID, but maybe in the future when you do, it's a great place to go with many people. I believe it seats about a good 25 to 30 people in the restaurant. So there you have it. Probably the only all-you-can-eat restaurant I went to, ShabuKing. So this place was a bit of a hike to get to. It was about 30 minutes north of the GEC. This quaint little Italian restaurant only seats about 4 or 5 tables, so you have to make sure to reserve in advance. We ordered the prosciutto melon. We also got a little gnocchi dish, and we finished it off with a lamb rib. We also got a nice little dessert. To be honest, I cannot remember what this dish was called. So there you have it, Modica, slightly on the expensive end. I believe it was about 110,000 for 2 people, so expect to pay about 40-50,000 a person. Very much worth it though. Please remember to make reservations. Although unranked, Old Cap, I believe, deserved a shout out because of its location. It is located in the GEC. It's a new burger place, just built in 2021. Their burgers are quite simple. You got fish, beef, mushroom. You could pause that menu that I was showing earlier. This instance, I took it out as takeout because that's how I would recommend to utilize this place as a place to maybe take something home, on a weekday. And there you have it, Old Cap. The Bay Hill Hotel complex, there is a restaurant called Narnia. Now this restaurant sometimes can get crowded, so I do recommend to make reservations in advance. So you can see the size is not very large, but not small either. This restaurant menu is, most people usually get some kind of set. It's a bit on the pricier side, usually about 80 to 100,000 a person. In this particular instance, we got something called the Yellowtail set, which was a bit more nominal in prices, about 50,000 a person. We went during lunch, and the main dish was a fish dish instead of a meat dish, which is why we suspect it was cheaper. It's a nice fancy place, great for maybe a special occasion. Again, not super close from the GC, about 15-20 minutes, but worth the ride. There you have it, Narnia. That was the last of the 42 restaurants I reviewed in these past 4 months. Thank you everyone for recommending these various restaurants for me. I plan on making one final video later this week where, although I am by no means an expert in food or restaurants, I have had this, special occasion to be able to check out 40 plus restaurants in this area. And the most common question I get from people is, what are my favorite 3 or 5 restaurants? So I thought I'll make a quick little 5-minute video sometime later this week, maybe even tomorrow, addressing, very subjectively, very anecdotally, what my top 5 are. And that will be it. So there, the 4 videos, 42 restaurants are done, and there'll be a quick video that's about 5 minutes long to sort of cap things up later this week. Happy New Year's, happy 2022. Hope everyone has a wonderful 2022.